Counter Attack podcast. We're live, by the way. We're on.
Since when?
It's been on, but it's only been on, what, 2 minutes and a half.
Alright, say nothing.
Yes, yo, Counter Attack podcast with myself, Daps. Guys, keep liking, subscribing, sharing. As always, keep the feedback going on. Got another podcast for you here. Like I said, I would have, you know, those who are into the short. Why are you just watching me? Like, I just feel like you just looking. Yeah, no, those who are who have been giving the feedback in regards to the short clips I've been putting out. Thank you. Keep it coming. Keep the comments going and all of that. And yeah, we're back today. So, what shall I call you on the pod?
Whatever you want, bro. Muhammadu. Yeah. It's my name, Muhammadu, isn't it? Yeah.
Okay, cool. So today we've got an Enfield Town player, and we're just gonna have a little chat with him. Oh, it's gonna get cold quick, innit?
Bro.
We're just gonna have a chat with him real quick, and yeah, you know how we do, guys. It's gonna be a nice little conversation, and obviously Muhammadu Faal.
Yes.
He's here, player that's gone up to the leagues, come back down to non-league, but with the rate that he's scoring at, like, no doubt you're gonna be back. You're gonna be back again. So yeah, man, let's just get into it, man. But yeah, how are you today, man?
I'm good, bro, man. Just chilling. You know what I mean? Saturday, 1-2-0, scored 2 again. So yeah, man, next round of the FA Trophy. So yeah, man.
How many is that for the season, though?
23, bro. Yeah,
how many games?
23.
23 and 23.
Yeah.
23 games already in the season.
Yeah, bro. It's
That's
gone quick,
crazy.
though.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, man. Thank God, man.
You know what? I did feel that way as well. Like the first half of the season, literally,
It just goes,
yeah,
innit?
it's just flown by. Because I remember it being pre-season, like it was yesterday, and now the cold months are coming.
This is where it gets long.
This is where the black man drop out.
Do you know what? You know what, bro? You know what's funny? I ain't ever experienced, like, from now till like end of the season. I ain't experienced it properly. Do you know what I mean? When I first moved to Enfield, I moved in December. I played a few games, broke my foot, and then didn't play again. Innit? When I scored them goals before, I moved in Jan, and then I didn't really play much after that. Innit? So like for me now, like coming in probably into this next phase of the season, it's something new for man, innit? So
yeah,
it's gonna be interesting.
No, that coldness, man, it's especially if you're not playing, bro.
It's long.
Yeah.
It's long still.
Yeah, I'm not really doing that. But yeah, the black man, they love to drop out, bro.
I can't make it.
All of a sudden, their hamstrings are hurting and whatever. But no, but it's. I do want to say this to you though. Like, I love the fact that you've come back, because we're gonna get into like your whole story in a sec. But I love the fact that you've come back and you're still banging in goals. So obviously, for those that don't know, you obviously signed pro and you went to Bolton. But, you know, for whatever reason, you found yourself back at Enfield. Like I said, we're going to get into it. And was it hard? Was it hard coming back thinking, like, how much pressure did you put on yourself to think, you know what, I need to score these goals? Because then you don't want to be another finished player.
Do you know what it is? Yeah, it wasn't pressure. Like, what was it? I'd say it was probably, I was a little bit scared, bro. Maybe anxious, nervous. Like, imagine if I come back and I ain't even producing at the rate I was producing before. Yeah. Like, if I'm doing half of that, you get me? People just gonna automatically think, this is his level, man. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. So, you know, people are quick to write you off in it. So, yeah, already going in, I was just thinking, it's a big risk that I'm taking right now, massive. But I had to think of other things in it, doing it for the right reasons. What do I want to do? I want to play football. Do you know what I mean? What do I need to rediscover? My love for it. Do you know what I mean? So
that's the thing, because when you do go up and you do get signed and then it don't work out for whatever reason, people always, you know, just will maybe label you, just say, you can't hack that level.
100%.
You can't hack it, and you know, only you will know what really happened. Only you will know what really happened and whatnot. But when you come down, and I'm sure other teams, when they come to play against you, their managers are telling them, listen,
bro,
he's not that great. He's gone up. He's whatever.
You know what? It's the opposite, you know.
Oh, is it?
Every team that I've come against, it's been like, well, this season, it's been either, you know, you're getting double teamed or like keepers are asking about you to like other people, other goalkeeping coaches. Like,
Do you know what?
oh, people are coming up to me like, yeah, man, we had this about you, had that about you. Like, we got told to do this.
I think that's because the first time he was banging in goals, it was like an unknown.
Right, exactly.
So it's like, yeah, he scores goals, but we don't really
know about him.
And now you've got the thing where, oh, sugar, he's come from Bolton, Barnet.
Yeah,
Barnet, and he's been up there. Now he's back here. Like, oh, we need to be afraid of him, man. But at what point did you look at your season and think, nah, I've got this, or did you always kind of think, no, I've got this from the get go?
Which season? The one?
No, this season.
This season that I've got this. The first game of the season, we played Carshall and we won 4-2 in it.
My old team.
Yeah, good team, man.
Yeah,
I like them. Always play good.
Was that away or home?
Away. It was even away.
Yeah.
First game of the season, we won 4-2 in it.
Yeah,
and I bagged 2. But when I scored my first goal, I was like, I'm back. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm back. And then I scored my second. I was like, yeah, man. Like, business is, this is resumed.
Yeah.
Like, I'm started. Yeah.
It's funny because when I was at Carl Shorten, at home, we never get touched 4-2.
That's a place that you come and it's a long day for you.
Yeah, especially on that
big
4G.
pitch, 4G is long.
But then the thing about Carl Shorten, when they come away from the 4G,
different team, innit?
It's a different team. Yeah, but they got did Tommy Bradford play?
Yeah, he did. He did. I think he played in the DM role,
Really?
Yeah, he didn't play in the 10. I was surprised. I was like, but he was doing his thing still.
He's a player.
He's a good player, bro.
He's a good
Do you know
player.
what I mean? So
but to speak on Enfield just a little bit, at the beginning of the season, you lot's aspirations, was it to go out there and win the league?
Nah. I wasn't thinking win the league. I was thinking focus on myself. Do you get me? Focus on me, and hopefully focus on me will help the team. Get me goals, get wins, innit? But I think, who did we sign? I think we signed Andre Coca, and then we signed Lau Della Verde from Welling, and Lau, big baller.
When did I play with Lau? Oh, Haringey. Yeah.
Lau, we signed Lau in it, and when we signed Lau, especially because we had Andre already, when we signed Lau, I was thinking, this team can.
But the thing is, when I look at you lot's team, bro, you lot's team is mad, you know.
Bro, I know. I was even deep in it the other day. I was thinking, we're unreal.
I think it's one of them ones where you're gonna look back on it, and there's probably a whole bunch of people listening to the podcast who don't know anything about what we're talking about. But when I look at your team, and you mention the players that you're talking about, and then you see PK, and then you see the experience of Smithy, like that's a good team. It's probably one of them ones when you look back on it later on that you're gonna think,
what a team, innit?
Yeah. But no, let's get into the nitty gritty before we get onto like some current things there. So you got signed, went to Bolton. I remember at the time speaking to Jacob Millis.
Okay, cool.
And I asked him about you. I was like, oh, how's he settling in? And he was just like, no, he's a good player. Maybe he needs to just get up to speed a bit. And this is when you first went there. Weren't, this is like pre-season times. So maybe need to get up to speed, but like he's a good player. You can see that he's got all the attributes needed. What was the struggle like in regards to? Was it a struggle?
Let me paint the picture for you. So it's December now, and these times, bro, we're playing Tuesday, Saturday. The pitches are heavy. It's long. Like, bro, some weeks we weren't even training on a Thursday, bro. Now we'll come in, someone get the rubs, and then other players that ain't played, like, do you get me? They go and train in it. Yeah. But for me, it was literally I'm playing Tuesday, and I'm playing 90s. Yeah. And every game, not even getting taken off, no rest, no that. And I'm not training, so I'm just resting my body, preparing for the next game. And bearing in mind, I didn't have a pre-season coming into the season, so I'm just managing my body. And cool, I get the move now, and it was just the intensity of training, bro. Yeah. It was just training.
You notice it straight away?
It was training. Like, one training session felt like I played a game. And then I'm coming home and I'm snoozing, bro. I'm like, bro, 3 hours snoozing. I think finished at 2. I'm snoozing till like 5, 6, waking up, calm. Like, my body feels okay. I'll go again next day. I've battered my body again. Do you know what I mean? And then doing that again and again and again, it takes a toll on it. Do you get me? So there was some bro. It was just tough in it. I say the first month was tough,
but it's expected to be totally honest with you, because there's no way you could. I've had it
make
where
that jump. Do you know what I mean? Like, straight away, it was tough, man. I won't lie to you.
I've had it where I've gone like to certain teams and okay, so just got a small stunt here. When I got called up to the Nigerian team, and I know. Listen, just every now and then I drop that. You, bro? Every now and then I drop that on the pod. So when I got called up, I remember training. It was camp, and then like because this is from when I was playing in Nigeria. So I remember I got called up to camp, and then I was just like, yeah, no, I can do this, bro. Mikel, Odemwingie, Emenike, they were all there, and it was just like, and I'm like, bro, I don't. You know, once I start thinking, I don't deserve to be here.
Bro,
you know? Like,
literally, can I keep up?
I shouldn't be here, man. But then, you know, you just have to give yourself the time, man. And obviously, as the season went on, was it a thing of like you thinking like, bro, what's going on?
Nah, for me, when it was just that first month. So after the first month, I think I got injured, didn't it? It was just like a little heel injury in it, but I stopped training for like 2-3 weeks. In that 2-3 weeks, I went in the gym and I was in there every day, like, you know, staying back late, whatever. And that got me strong for when I actually came back to training. So when I came back to training, I was feeling much sharper, much better. Like, training got easier. So it was easier to do better. And I started doing way better, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like, even when I wasn't unfit, let me say, I wasn't training fit. I was still scoring goals in training here and there, but you know what I mean? It wasn't getting the ball taken over, you know what I mean? Showing my ability on a consistent basis. But after that, I was doing that a bit better. You know what I mean? So it was unfortunate because coronavirus came, innit? So when I started to get into the training and like man's here now, I can walk up in the session, like do one and my body's fine, do another, my body's fine. Got to go home, man. Corona, innit?
What are the misconceptions of that people might have? Like the moment you got signed, did people just think, no, this guy, his lifestyle's changed. You know, this guy's peed up now, and
that he's made it. That he's gone. That he's gone clear.
He's
like,
gone.
It's not that.
I bet you got.
It's not that.
I bet you got bare new friends after.
You know what? I got. I don't even remember that time. Well, when it comes to them things that I don't even remember, you know. But I remember a lot of buzz. It was just a lot of buzz in it. Do you know what I mean, around me? And looking back, I thought I was handling it well, but I don't know. I was just letting things go around me, innit? I wasn't really controlling things, innit? Like now, if that was to happen to me now, I know exactly what's going on. I know, don't feed into this, don't tap into this, or tap into this, tap into that. Do you know what I mean? But no, man, it was exciting though.
I was excited for you.
The first time you do everything, it's exciting.
No, I was excited for you, man, because I remember was talking off, and this is the first time I actually came across you. And
what, you in the game?
No. So the game we played, it's the first time I didn't know anything about you before that game.
So done.
No, I knew you scored a couple goals, but
how much live by then? I had like 10.
Yeah, like
I bagged 2 against you. Like, no, I had 11. Sorry.
Like, listen,
sorry.
We don't need to do that. Okay. But I remember, because I was just saying I was coming back from injury, innit? And then I didn't play the first half, and then I was only supposed to have about 20 minutes in me. But what the manager was seeing was like, we need you. I was like, you know,
did you come on, left back or right?
Yeah, left back.
You came on left back.
I remember I came on left back at half time. At half time, it was like, no, come.
Did you come on for Ugo?
No,
he stayed on.
No.
He stayed on.
I came on, and then he was just like, listen, we need you to just
regulate.
Yeah, and I came on, and then you didn't. You scored 2 in the first half, innit?
I scored 1 in the first half, and then you lot scored in the second half, literally straight after
kickoff.
Then I scored straight after your
second goal. Yeah, it was literally straight after. Yeah. It's mad that you still remember these things, bro. It's mad. Yeah, manager's fuming because it's literally straight after. Like, we couldn't even
set up or I know.
But yeah, no. I remember playing against you that match.
It's funny, even this season when I played them, man, he came up to me and was like, make sure you don't back against us. Make sure you don't score.
Yeah, fam.
I don't know.
Do you know what? I was saying after the match here, because people were like, oh yeah, their striker was good, innit? Like, and I was just, at first I was bitter. And I was just like, you ain't even all that, man.
Mm.
I like, you ain't even all that. But then, like, once I got out of the showers and whatever, I was just like, do you know what? One thing about you, and this is what separates the good players and the really, really good players, that you can be out of a game for, let's say, 88 minutes. You get that one chance. Because I'm not even trying to be funny. In that game, I don't even remember you doing too much, but you got your 2 goals, and
I've just done little itsy bitsy things
yeah,
there,
like,
here and there. Do you know what I mean?
But when it was necessary for the quality,
when I had my chance, you know what I mean.
Yeah,
I'll put away. I think I literally had 2 chances that game, and I scored those 2 chances, innit?
And I was just like, yeah, man, he's good. And I remember you got good movement though. That's one thing. That's one thing. Especially because a lot of strikers at that level, they don't have good movements, bro. It's just bare pace and power.
Thanks,
but yeah, no. So when you did get signed, I was just like, do you know what? He deserves it. And this time round, I'm happy. At first, I'm not gonna lie, when I heard that you was back at Enfield, I'm not gonna lie. I was just like, oh man, this is me being real. I'm just like,
real, bro.
I'm just like,
it's the space, bro.
Man,
space
like, I really wanted it to work for it, and I was just like, you know what? I hope he can just bang goals again, because I'm telling you now, and I don't know what your thought process is on it, but there's no shame in coming back down to Glen.
Brother, that's
go
exactly why I went back. Because, the whole summer, I felt lost in it. Do you know what I mean? Like from like May till like August, just felt lost, bro. You know what I mean? Where's my next steps? Like, do you know what I mean? I went Scotland, like A United in it to play, but when I went there, I wasn't even fit, bro. Like my mind was that far gone from football at the moment. I was thinking, I've had a torrid 18 months. You know, I ain't had a break. Like I've gone on loan to Barnet, and that went even worse than I thought it was gonna be. Do you know what I mean? That put me in another state. So mentally, I just wasn't there. But I had a convo with my dad around like July, August, and he was the first one to tell me, like, there's no shame in restarting where you restarted from. Do you get me? Like, and also at the time I felt like God was trying to like maybe humble me in a way, like, listen, this has happened, that's happened, but you're not too big to, you know, to restart and do, you know, where you started, bro. Do you know what I mean? So it took a lot of balls, I'd say, because obviously you're thinking about what people might say, innit? Like, for example, one night I was with my boys, innit, and we was out in Shoreditch, innit? Nothing bad. But just out in Shoreditch, innit? And then saw one guy, innit? Don't even know him. But he was with someone that I know. And he was like, yo, bro, like, what happened at Bolton? I was like, oh, man, you know what I mean? Like, it's just football, bro. Do you know what I mean? He was like, yeah, man. Hey, bro, man. You fell off, man. I was like, right, in my heart, I promise, bro, in my heart, I was like, bro, if I react right now, it's going to be a bit techie. I was like, bro, it's whatever, innit? Do you know what I mean? It is what it is, man. Still doing my ball, like, it is whatever, innit? You get me? Man, I'll be back up, man. Don't even watch that, bro. Do you know what I mean? But that comment slightly rattled me in my head, because I was thinking, if this guy's thinking that, how many other men are thinking it? But at the same time, you have to block out the noises, innit? And I think I said this on my Insta, like, you gotta block out the negative comments or whatever people might be saying about you. Do you know what I mean? Only you see the vision of what you see. Yeah. People only see it later when you've done it. So, bro,
it's amazing that the things that can spur you on, and how important it is for you to have your own like vision, for you to know where you're going.
100.
And don't let, because things like that, your head, like other people, the head will go, and it will weigh them down. Do you get what I'm saying? I remember before I signed my pro, so I signed a pro at 21. And then I remember there was this guy, so I was playing at St. Albans at the time, and then there was this guy that come up to me, and he was like, oh, I remember you in college. And I was just like, yeah. And then he was just like, oh yeah, there was you and the next guy and some next footballer guy. We're always together. He goes, bro, you weren't even that good. He go, you weren't even that good. And I was just like, nah, you're right, I wasn't.
Hey, that's such a hit.
Bro, you weren't even that good. I remember my man would go, you weren't even, like, you got a left foot, but these times, this guy can't play football.
That's mad, you know.
So I remember he said that to me, and
this is them guys as well, you know.
Bro, when he said that to me, I was just like, do you know what? Cool, I'm going to show you. And I balled out. I proper balled out. And so him saying that to you, I can imagine you're thinking, no, how many other people are? Am I a prick?
It rattled me. I can't.
Yeah,
lie,
no.
It really did, man.
But go on.
Like you said in it, it's what you do with that. Do you get me? Like whether you use that to spur you on or let that affect you in it. So
yeah. So this time around now, you've got all these goals now, and without saying too much, have you heard rumblings of, you know, things that might be happening, or people that might be looking, or you literally just being like, you know what, let me just keep scoring the goals and then we'll see where I'm at?
Rumbles.
You've heard rumbles?
More than a few.
How hard is it to not let the rumbles, like?
Now it's calm. I think the first time I was hearing the rumbles, it was like, okay, like something's happening. Do you know what I mean? But now it's just like, let me just play my football. And just, the right thing will come for me. Yeah. You know what I mean?
So how soon was the hearing about Bolton interested in you? Can you remember the first time you heard Bolton want you?
September.
Really? And then they signed you in?
December. I was meant to sign for Bolton in like September, October.
Oh, right.
But it was on like, see how God works. I went on trial and I went on trial on the Monday, done really, really well. And the assistant gaffer wanted to, I think he wanted to sign me ASAP. Like, cool, we like you, we want to sign you. But it was on a short-term deal till like January maybe. And I was like, bro, I can't even pass that up, even if it's till Jan.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with it. So the deal was about to go ahead, and then like I went to play for Enfield on a Tuesday and done another 90. And the gaffer was like, you know, great win today. Like, it was in the huddle, great win. But, you know, Mo, he's off to Bolton. You get me? So everybody give him, you know, a little round of applause and that. I was like, oh, that is mad. You know what I mean? That was supposed to be between me and him, innit? But now I look at it, I was laughing at it because it's bare funny. But yeah, after that, the deal was meant to be done on the weekend. And I was just waiting. Nothing happened. Then they said, yeah, next week. Nothing happened. And then I go on social and I see they signed someone else. And I'm like, what's going on? So I was bare confused, bro. Head lost for like a couple of days. And then I think I went to play for Enfield on a Saturday. This is 2 weeks after now, against like Cray Wanderers. Back to you. And then I think a week after we played you lot. Yeah. So yeah, man. So I was meant to sign for them there. Didn't happen. And then the re-interest that happened, was it start of December? So I think I just scored 20. And they just hit man up. They were like, listen, like, we still want to sign you. We've got the space to do this, space to do that. Like, would you be interested? I said, yeah. Like, of course. Like, let's go in it. So the negotiations took like 2 weeks. And then, yeah, everything was agreed. But there were other clubs interested as well that I didn't take too much notice of, innit? You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I wish I was a bit more patient with the process of doing that. But I had no one around me, no agent, no nothing like that, innit? So, yeah. I'll definitely do it different this time.
Do you think it's important now? This podcast all over the place, by the way, because do you think it's like now?
It might be the best.
No, this podcast is all over the place.
Bro. Yeah. We touch on everything, man.
You
touch on everything, bro.
Bro, it's so funny because with these podcasts, I always have stuff that I want to talk about. But at the end of the podcast, the structure I always have, it never goes.
It goes the way it's meant to go. But
everything still gets.
It gets said, innit? Yeah.
Everything still gets said, man. So
as long as you're asking the questions, isn't it? Do you know what I mean?
Do you know what it is? You know, I don't even like interviewing.
So
I hate it, man.
Why?
I prefer like just a normal conversation. Like it's a conversation.
Yeah, that's what it feels like.
Yeah, but if you ask me to come and interview, man,
that's where it gets a bit.
Yeah, so tell me about
I hear you.
Yeah, but I think that's more to do with the fact that I never wanted to do this whole like it wasn't a thing that I aspired to do.
So how did you come across it then?
When I broke my leg. So I broke my leg and I was just like, and that's when I really sat back and I was just like, you know what? A lot of men chat rubbish with football, innit? So then I just started chatting and then it just picked up from there. But the interview and thing.
It's mad where things come from sometimes. Do you know what I mean? Like the inspiration of something.
Listen, there's people, but it's funny now though, because I always say this to people. Before, a couple years ago, I was known as Daps the footballer.
Right.
Now I'm the Daps the podcast guy.
That's mad, you know.
There's people that don't even know that I've kicked ball before.
Yeah.
Like this, but I don't really care to be honest, because
everyone knows a different version of you.
Yeah, but I'm happy about that, to be honest, because it's easy for people to just look at you as your occupation. That was deep.
It's true. It's true, bro.
It's easy for people to just look at you as your occupation. So people might have this they already in their mind come to the conclusion that you're this type of guy,
because of what you do.
Do you get what I'm saying? But no, that's not who you are, because football is a very small part of your overall life. 100%. God willing. Do you know what I'm saying? So
it's good that you said God willing, man, because it can be everything to a lot of people, innit?
No, do you get what I'm saying? Because I've spoken to bare man who they leave football and
got nothing else after.
Got nothing else. And these times they're still only 34, 35. And that's if they've had a good career. Do you get what I'm saying? So, like, when I broke my leg, I was like, bruh, I used to eat, sleep, football, like
drink, everything.
Like I was up at 10, 9, 10, go train. I'm not coming back in my house till 6. Like I used to love football. There was no way you couldn't see me out and I didn't have a ball in my.
That's mad, you know.
Bro, it was if someone said they got football somewhere, I'm there. Like, and then once you couldn't do that anymore, I was just like, rah, what am I actually doing? What am I doing? So,
me, I'm still outside, man.
Yeah. No, it's good, man. Hey. It's good, man. I love it when I see people like outside and still playing football, because I think that's what's missing from a lot of players these days.
The love.
It's like they want to play football, but they don't want to do the work. Do you get what I'm saying? And you hear about players who are left out of teams and they're kicking up fusses, but they're not doing the work. Do you know what I'm saying? And I'm from the time where you put the work in, man.
Right.
You put the work. So I mentioned that obviously Smithy is on, like you play with Nathan Smith. He's actually been on this podcast, actually, funny enough. And Smithy is one that, bro.
Yeah, he does the work, man. Even now, man. Even before training, after the game, man's doing the work.
Blendy.
You know what I mean? Blendy vibes.
Blendy.
Come on. Trendy Blendy. Come on, shout out Mr. Vegan Food and Vibes. Come on.
He's gonna love that. He's going to love that. But so even him, if I told you what Nathan was like before, he was just playing on like road. Like he wasn't really, I don't think his head was in football like that. And then our manager back then, I think we have to give him all the credit, Steve Brown, God rest his soul, got him playing and got his head right, and before you knew it, he just kicked on. But it's so funny how, you know, when you're just in that zone, like, you know, once you tap into that zone, so like now, I could look at you and tell you're in that zone.
Right.
Like, you know, it's got to the point now where on a Saturday in the evenings, when I'm home, whatever, it's got to the point now where if I look on your Instagram, I know you're reposting a goal. That's it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's got to that point, because once you lock in,
you're locked in, man.
That's it, man.
Once you're in, you're in. Do you know what I mean? Once you're locked in, man. It's hard to take yourself out of that. You know what I mean? Which is good.
What motivates you to keep going and keep improving?
To keep improving. Knowing every day that I'm not my best self yet. You know what I mean? And maybe I probably won't feel like that. Even when I like get older now. I'm not my best self. You know what I mean? So I think that will probably keep me going. Probably not reaching the level that I've prayed to reach or trained to reach or sacrificed my life to reach. I think that's what keeps me going, innit? Do you know what I mean? Them long nights, going to Kingstonian, getting home at 12:30. Not the one, man.
bro.
That's a sacrifice, innit? Do you know
This
what I mean?
is it, bro. There's times where I've gone. This is before and after playing pro. Like I've gone to like Ipswich on a Tuesday night, and I'm coming back at like 1 a.m.
Wait, where
waking
you
up.
going, Ipswich?
Needham Market and them, that, bro.
I said Needham, you know.
Yeah, I remember that, and I'm
Mucky.
getting home at like 1 a.m. and then you have to wake up for work the next day, and
Yeah,
bro.
that's mucky. Nah, not nice.
bro, non-league football, it's not easy,
It's
you know.
the trenches.
So if you do the work there and you get out, you deserve it.
Facts.
Like,
100%.
you 100% deserve it, man. And yeah, but next thing I wanted to say was, do you feel like you have unfinished business?
Where?
Not with Bolton, but like at that level. Do you feel like
Unfinished business? I don't think I even got the chance to do business, bro. You know them ones there. I don't even think I got the chance to show what I could do, or literally just show what I can do, man. I didn't get an opportunity, and I feel like, not trying to be cocky or anything, I feel like with my ability and just my makeup and everything, just me myself, I feel like I deserve an opportunity to show what I can do.
why was that? Do you know?
Why I didn't get an opportunity?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe God said I wasn't ready. Do you know what I mean? Maybe God said, maybe you need to go through this thing. So when you do get your next one, you're ready, innit? That's why I call this phase that I'm in, I call it phase 2, innit?
Yeah, I see that.
Get me?
I see the hashtag.
Yeah, like the first time I done it, you know, I was outside, man. You get me? Outside, everybody seeing me, like, I'm here, innit? I've arrived, type of thing, innit? Because before that, it was like, give me an opportunity and I'll show what I can do, like, you know what I mean? And then I got my opportunity. I'm outside now. Everybody's seeing me. But now, obviously, this is phase 2. It's just a second chance, innit? From God, innit? Just to literally just do what I can to make it. And just make the right choices, I hope. Do you know what I mean? Not even I hope. Make the right choices for sure.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Didn't have an agent before. Have one now.
Has that helped things for you, do you reckon?
What do you mean?
I have an agent, so
I
would say...
Huh? I haven't got one.
Oh, you ain't got one? Oh, okay. I thought you just said you had an agent, sorry.
No, but I plan on having one, but the right one. Do you know what I mean? I don't want someone that's just gonna pop in my life and just be like, mate, got a move for you.
I got a boy for you. No, I'm actually being serious.
Wait, be real.
No, I'm actually being serious.
Hey.
My
Go
guy,
ahead.
he's I'll talk to you after, but he'll sort you out nice. Trust me. If it's worth a conversation. You get me?
Yeah,
it's worth a conversation. But he's sick. It's I don't even want to say. Anyway.
Yeah, don't worry, bro.
But,
we'll talk.
Yeah, we'll talk. But all jokes aside, I just want to let you know that I believe in you, and you know I've got no doubt that you're gonna go back and reach the heights that you've reached, and even further. Do you get what I'm saying? So
thank you, bro, man.
No, I mean that because
bro, it means a lot, man, for real.
No, because do you know what it is? Right? We don't have enough of that, of man just saying, "Listen, I believe in you." You know, do you get what I'm saying? And even if I hadn't played against you, even if I didn't know you personally, I'd still, you know, just looking at the work. You know what I mean? You're putting in the work. You know, sometimes we can say, "No, you can do it," and the person ain't even putting in the work.
100%, bro.
Your stats back it up.
100%.
Do you get what I'm saying? On top of that, like you have the faith needed to push on. And nah, man, listen, you're gonna do it.
I mean, man,
I love it. Honestly, like I love seeing like man them win. So when I do come and I see the post, I see the repost, I'm like, normal.
Even with like other ballers that I know that are kicking ball, like I'm always showing love, bro. Always, because you show love, it'll get given back to you probably tenfold. Do you know what I mean? Like if someone's winning, like I remember last season, I wasn't playing, man, but there was a lot of men that were doing well in it, just showing love all the time. But when it's your time,
and do you know what else? Like it's not easy, bro. Like I don't care what level you're playing at. If you're getting out of your bed on Tuesdays, Saturdays, and training Thursdays. Some man don't even getting paid, not even getting the expenses.
That's facts.
And you're doing this, you're putting it, bro. This is not easy.
It's not.
And a lot of people from the outside looking in just think, if you're not Prem, if you're not Championship, if you're not League One, then you're
forget it.
Yeah, but bro, man are really putting in work. So when I see that and when I see man doing well, listen, you have to big it up every single time, man.
100%, man. 100%, man. No, I appreciate that, man. Appreciate the words, man. For real.
No, listen.
Those are words that, like, you know, you hang on to, innit? Do you know what I mean? Like, he said that, man.
Yeah, man. Because it's you know what it is as well. It's one thing to just like a post, but it's another thing to actually tell man to their face, listen, I believe in you, and you can. I know you're gonna do it. I have no doubt.
Those are the things that keep you going, though.
Bro,
you know what I mean,
listen,
bro?
I hear
It keeps the motivation bar.
Bro,
hi, do you know what I mean?
Listen, and that's just me being true. I have no doubt. So, but yeah, what team do you support?
Liverpool, bro.
Oh, you're a Liverpool man.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. I had your guy Harvey.
What about you?
I had your guy Harvey on my podcast, Harvey Elliott.
Is it?
Yeah, you're not checking for the pod, fam. Go back and watch that one.
I'll be real. Internet stuff, like me. I'll tell you now. I post my thing.
And then no. Hey, listen, bro. I hear that.
I hear that,
bro. If I was someone that could sit there on my phone and whatever, because there's times, and I shouldn't be saying, there's times on my podcast account, I don't post for days. Like,
right.
And I'm just like,
I even checked it.
I'm like, I really should. Do you know what I mean? The content's there, but I just, I hear that.
Yeah.
Like once you close the app, you just.
Bro, literally, just post my stuff and I keep it stepping. Like, bro, I don't have time to even watch my shows or, like, you know, sit down on a laptop and watch something or watch TV, bro. The only thing I would watch is football.
Yeah.
But even then, sometimes it's a bit tough, bro. Like, I train, eat, sleep.
Yeah.
Do you get me? If there's an activity to do, then I'll rather do that. You know what I'm saying? But no, it's limited time, bro, man. Limited time, man.
It's mad because football is literally what I plan my life around.
It's literally that, bro.
No, I'm saying, like, if someone gives me a motive, I'm not gonna lie to you. If there's a big match on, it happens all the time. Like, it's got to the point now people don't ask me to go anywhere on a Sunday. They don't ask me to do anything
because they know there's a big match on.
My boy literally hollered at me yesterday, and he was like, "What are you doing?" He goes, "Oh," and before I even gave my answer, he goes, "Oh, what matches are on TV?" Like, he knows, bro. Like, I'm so cool just
sitting
watching football and not doing.
So how comes you do that and wouldn't rather, like, probably step out, or, like, why is that something you do?
Man, don't come on my podcast, ask me questions. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. No.
It's a conversation.
Do you know what it is? I'm a simple man, you know. I spend, I was saying this today, funny, you know. I spend all my time talking to people, between work, between podcasts, between running the studio,
right.
between being at football. I spend all my time talking to people. Sometimes I just want to
time for yourself.
Just time for myself. And what I genuinely enjoy doing is watching football. I love football, you know. Like, I'm a proper, I see football. I don't just watch it, I see it. Do you get what I'm saying? So when I see things like, I don't know if you saw Thiago's goal the other day.
Yeah, I saw it.
When I see stuff like that, it's just different. Do you get what I'm saying? But when I see a man that's struggling on the pitch and then he manages to somehow change it and make things work for him, like, I love that. Do you know what I mean? When I see good defending,
I hear it.
Like,
I hear it.
I love it. I don't just watch it just to, do you know what I mean? And how I watch football and view football, I know it's different to a lot of man. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna sound mad, but football is art to me, bro.
I was thinking when you were saying all these things.
Football is art. I'm telling you, bro. That's why if I start talking about my favorite players, it's always players that have a bit of. Do you know, my best player ever is Dennis Bergkamp.
Right.
Dennis Bergkamp, my favorite player ever. Right now, one of my favorite players, without naming the bait ones, is Rodri.
Why Rodri?
Oh, Rodri's wavy. Like, he does his job, and he does it at such a high level, bro. Like, do you know when? But it's underrated. It's understated. Do you get what I'm saying?
And do you see Rodri? Yeah, when, like, say for example, I was to go to City, Rodri's those type of players that you see in training and you rate him even more
Yes.
than what you see on TV, because you see the basics. He does it so well. Like,
Bro,
yeah. It's just
listen,
mad.
Rodri's got this thing where he just always seems to be in the right place at the right time.
Right.
Arsenal used to have a player back in the day called Gilberto Silva, yeah?
Yeah, I know Gilberto.
And
Come on, bro.
Gilberto was one of those players, bruv. He was just, whenever anyone talks about the Invincibles, they never talk about Gilberto. But the Invincibles will never have been that without Gilberto, and I'm sure of that. How Man City play now, you need Rodri. Fernandinho was there doing it, but he can't do it like that anymore. Rodri just stepped in. Do you get what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, for me, players who just play with such a higher level, like, so Santi Cazorla, bro, see that man there, like, it's just, you can't teach it.
Bro, best 2-footed player I've seen.
Bro.
I think, bro,
Don't
mad.
start me, bro.
Mad.
I remember the day I realised how mad he was, was he took a corner on his right foot. The defender has headed it out for a corner on this side. He's come to it. He's about to take it with his right foot. And Koscielny's like, no. And he's like, what? He's like, he goes, oh, okay, cool. His left foot. And the whip on his, like, you couldn't tell which
foot he was, innit?
Bro, get me, them players there aren't players that when you look back at history, they're going to get too many mentions.
Yeah, I hear it.
But they're big players, man. And
they're the ballers that the streets will remember, innit?
yeah, man. Do you know what I mean? So right now, another one, like my up and coming one is Bellingham.
Why do I have a feeling you was gonna say him, bro?
Bro, Bellingham is just
can do everything, innit?
You know them players that no matter where you put him in that midfield or whatever, he'll do the job.
Produce, yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, for me, I just love like football players like that. Tom Huddleston, yeah, he's another one that his tech here is
very, bro. The way he could strike a ball, mad.
Yeah, but anyway, that's I'd much rather.
No, big up Tom, man. Like even like back in the day, like when you're young and watching Totti and stuff like that, always watching Huddleston, bro. What a player, man.
I feel to call him.
What a little stunt there.
I feel to.
What a little stunt there. Hey, I'm so dead. No, yeah. Big up him, man.
Yeah,
big player, man.
Yeah,
man. What a top player, man. What a player.
Call him. Let me connect this thing up. This is what we do on this podcast, bro.
We cool players.
Yeah, why not? Cool random players, bro.
That's magic.
Who's one of your favourite players, like growing up?
Thierry. But I think you can see it with the way I play sometimes.
No, I can't see it. I can't see it.
Can't see it. This guy, bro. I'm dead, bro. Nah, I'm driving that agenda still. I'm driving it. But yeah, Thierry, obviously Ronaldinho is obviously a bait one, innit? But the first player that I actually fell in love with though was Torres, bro.
Ooh, yeah.
Fernando Torres, bro. That season, 2007, 2008, when he first came Liverpool. What a joke. Yeah, bro. I just based my game on him when I was young and stuff like that. But yeah, he was my favourite player growing up. And Gerrard as well. Big up Stevie G, man. Aston Villa, my second team.
Why? Because of Stevie G now?
Of course.
But that's only because you're...
loyalties, man.
No, I don't know why this thing ain't connected. I'm just calling like this. I just hope that...
We're not connecting?
No, that thing's not connected. I don't know why. Hopefully he answers though. But, yes. So I'm going to call him and then we're going to wrap this up. Well, it's just a bit late. Hopefully he picks up. No, he's not going to pick up.
He ain't picking up.
Nah, damn.
It's late though.
Yeah, I know. I was just looking at that.
Like, pick up, man.
Yeah. But no, very quickly, Liverpool's chances this season.
Ooh, Liverpool chances this season. I think we've got a good chance, bro, man. I feel like everyone was writing us off at the start of the season because we ain't signed no big names in it. United signed Sancho, Ronaldo, Chelsea, whoever they signed, Lukaku. City, did they sign up Grealish? Do you get me? We were the only ones that didn't really sign that marquee player in it to say like we're here.
Yeah.
So I feel like we've shocked a lot of people. To be fair.
Me,
But,
I said live on this podcast. I said my favourites for the league at the beginning of the season. I said mainly. I know Chelsea have done well now, but I said it's between City and Liverpool.
it has to be, bro.
I find it so mad that people wrote Liverpool off.
Short memories, bro. People have short memories, bro.
It's mad.
It's crazy.
Like
Man.
no team ever, no matter how good you are, can deal with that level of injuries.
Nah, bro.
At one point, all three
And
of
still
your
finished
centre-backs
third,
were
bro.
out.
Bro, we had no centre backs, bro.
Yeah,
we had a youth player and someone that we brought back from loan.
And
That's
Kabak,
enough.
who's now at Norwich.
Is he at Norwich?
Yeah, is that Kabak's at Norwich?
See, and we still finished third.
Do you get what I'm
And people
saying?
want to write us off, bro. And we had Thiago, who had no there was too many factors.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Too many, bro. Like that season's deleted, bro.
Mm.
Like when I look at this Liverpool team now, I don't think no one can handle us, bro.
Yeah. No, you guys are again, I was talking about Salah the other week. And
How's he finished 7th in the Ballon d'Or rankings, bro?
I finished 7th.
Bro, 7th. Mo Salah, bro. There's not enough respect on his name. There's not enough, and I need more.
Do you know what?
No one is doing what he does in the Prem.
He's someone, earlier on I was talking about, when you're locked in.
Yeah.
He's
I've got a better word for him. Relentless. He's just relentless, bro. Like that's the word that I use as well. Like, I'm just relentless. I've got 1, I need 2. I've got 2, I need 3. Like,
yeah. No,
I've got 3, I need 4.
But then if he's not that, the way he's setting up goals. There was a goal he set up earlier on this season.
Set one up
for Mane. He set one up with Mane with the outside of the foot.
Oh yeah.
Was that against Watford?
Yeah.
I think it was against, bruh.
What a ball, man.
Listen,
He does so much more than just bag goals.
But you know what it is? I think people look at him and think he's not clean with it. Because sometimes he just looks.
He can be a bit jammy, innit?
Yeah, but then it's just like.
Do you know who else is like that? Luis Suarez.
Yeah.
Like, he's so jammy, but everything lands in his path. And I know in his head, he meant it. Do you get me?
Yeah,
he meant it for it to knock off his knee, maybe. And, he's going to do something mad with the outside of his foot.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Luis Suarez is another one that was just.
I think Salah scored one mad goal at Watford as well. Like, and
even
that City goal as well.
Yeah, so he scored one against City. I think the Watford one might have been a week later or the next week.
It was.
And that's the goal that made me just say,
he's different, bro.
You can't even do anything. You can't even do. Can you remember back in the day? Yeah, there was that inevitability about Henry. Like Henry would literally, you just know that he's gonna
bag.
He's gonna do something. Like, and he was the difference at times where you just know that. It's funny because I saw them say something about Henry one time that players used to try and get at him, but the players used to wait. Like his teammates used to wait for him to get angry, because if he got angry,
then he's killing them. He's killing. That's happened a few times this season to me.
Like, is it? When you get angry,
to rattle me. But it's like, what happened? I think it might have been at Corinthian Casuals. We were losing 1-0, and then they must have been talking like, we don't concede at home. Concede at home. I just looked over. I was like, boys, we're winning. We're winning. Like, come on. Even before I heard that comment, I was thinking, fuck, man, like, tough game, heavy pitch.
Yeah.
Like, it's a bit long. But I heard that, and everything that I was thinking before just went out the window, bro. And I was just like, we're winning.
Yeah.
And then I scored for 1-1, innit? Jammy goal, innit? But it
went
in.
Goal, bro.
And then we scored the winner for 2-1, bro. We went out of there winners, bro. And I was just thinking, come on, man. Like, don't be saying stuff like that. What was it? At Leatherhead as well, I missed a pen. But one of the players, he was trying to get on me. And I was like, bro, you don't know who you're messing with, bro. Don't be talking to me. Like, you're trying to awaken, man. Don't do it.
Yeah.
I think we got another pen. I scored that. And then, we just went on to win 3-0 on it. So, yeah, man. Just be careful, innit? You know them ones there.
We had a game earlier in the season. I think it was the second game of the season against Burnham or something. I forgot what I think it was Burnham. And they must have, like, when their money has been pumped in. So they had this thing about them where they're like, we're the best. And I remember my pre-season started a bit slow because I came in late. So and I was fit, but I didn't have the match fitness.
Right.
Manager asked me before the match, he goes, how long you got in you? I said, I'm not going to lie, probably about 60. I'm not going to lie to you, about 60. And then he goes, All right, then cool. Give you
Can you
60.
always tell how much you've got in you?
Yeah, because with the way I play, it's very like it's high intensity.
Right.
And I know me. Do you know what I'm saying? But then a lot of the time it's in my that
It's in
game.
your head,
That game
yeah.
I ended up playing 85.
Right.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the reason why I said 80 as well, because this is the point I'm getting to. The person I was coming up against was, because I played left back that game, was it was this tricky winger who just wants to just be running in behind, and he thought it was all that. Manager come to me and he proper gave me like a detailed breakdown of when they went to go and watch him. Like, he's the only good player they got. Like, he's arrogant with it and blah blah blah. And then I was just like, oh man, you hear these things all the time, and I'm just like, there's no player that I'm scared of. Do you know what I'm saying? There's players that will give me a good game and might get, but I'm not scared. So I'm just like, all right then, cool, it's whatever. It's just a normal. Bro, when the game started, yeah, I think he ran the ball. He ran me, and he didn't. He ended up going off, and he said something to me like, "You don't want to keep doing that, The watch." He said something so, and I was like, "What? No problem, fam." That guy got no change before halftime. He changed wings. Before halftime.
Yeah, so you've got
and
them, bro.
And then after that, their players were just, you get them cocky teams, bro, like, and they play on 4G as well, and they were just like, oh. And then we've just got this thing on our team, and MK's like the leader for this. He just says, "Run man down." Like, every Saturday's run man down Saturdays. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's bro. It's just, and it was literally
run
that.
Man down Saturdays.
You see our team. We've got players in it,
right?
Run man down. If you're not gonna do anything else, just run man down. And it's amazing how infectious that is, because everyone in their head is just thinking, I've got to run for you, you got to run for me. Like, if there's no team is outrunning us. No team is outrunning us.
Mentality, man.
Bro.
What it does for a team.
It's exciting. So when you get them wins, we ended up enjoying the game, but that day we had bare injuries and everyone thought they were going to batter us, innit? We ended up getting a draw, and it was just like, yeah.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, another match quickly, sorry. We were drawing 1-1, and this team were just giving all of that.
Everything.
They were fouling. They were just, and it was just one of them gritty games. They're just like, what? Literally last minute, our striker scored a header. Bro, that celebration, bro, there's no celebration like it. Honestly, there's no celebration like it, man. And it's just such a good thing.
Sending shivers through me,
bro.
Right,
but this
now.
is what I'm saying. Those are the moments where you're like, yeah, I enjoyed that, man. And the thing about that match is that there was 10 minutes left of that match, I remember, and we could just feel like a goal is coming. You just got to keep a goal
bro,
is coming.
That's how it feels at Enfield right now,
bro.
Bro, that amount of times we've gone 1-0 down, bro, and we're like,
yeah,
literally, like, we're doing this, like, keep calm, like, we go score 1-1, we go score 2-3.
Yeah.
Like the other day, what was it? We played Mersham, we went 1-0 down at half time. I think that's the first time it's ever happened. Going 1-0. Nah, I'm lying. But we went 1-0 down anyway.
Yeah.
But we just came out, just killed them second half, bro. Dominated everything, 1-3-1. Scored 2, assisted 1 that game as well. But we've done that too many times this season, bro. Too many times. Man. As in, like, we win at all costs. We ain't lost at home this year, innit? I think we ain't lost at home for a time. Like, undefeated at home. I think we've only lost like 3-4 games this year. Yeah. On the whole, from like cup games, league games. So, yeah, man. Everyone in the team right now just on winning, bro.
Just bubbling, man.
Winning and the best thing about it is we're vibing.
Yeah.
Do you get me? We're vibing whilst we're winning. Do you know what I mean? When we win, we enjoy that win. Next win, we take that as well. You get me? That the energy. We lost, I think it might have been last week, Tuesday, against Bishop Stortford, innit? That last minute, fam. Like, so they scored in the 85th. We scored in the 88th. Nathan scored in it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I saw that.
And then they scored in the 96th in it, bro. When I tell you, bro, that hurt. It hurt, bro. But we brought the energy next game. You get me? 1-3-1. Then we've won again. Then we've won again. Do you get me? So yeah, man.
That's it. But it's always good, man, because I've been at teams when they're down at the bottom. And you're
scrapping, yeah, it's peak, bro.
I said I can't. So even when I come to this team,
wait, have I been? Yeah, I
have. When I come to this team, I said because it was MK that told me to come down. I said, MK, if I'm dropping down to them levels, I'm not
playing
I'm
in a
not
dead
doing the
team,
relegation thing. I can't. I've done it once before, and it is the worst, bro. And yeah, so now to have the flip side where it's like, no, we're going out to win. Like we're not even hoping that we win, and you see it when players on the other team come up against the team because it's like, oh, we got
a match.
Yeah, like there's teams that you go and watch them, like the coaches will go and watch them, and they're out attacking and whatever, and you set up for that, and then come match day, they're just sitting. They're just sitting
bro,
back.
This happens almost every week, bro. Every week, like they'll come back with a report that is like, no, they're like this, they're like that. Oh, why he's not this? Man. Come to the game like this. What are you saying? Like, come on, man. I hear it though. You know what I mean? You got to be pragmatic and make your players think this, and that. But at the same time, I don't need that, man.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? It's long, man. But yeah,
I don't know, man.
Anyway, guys. Hope you've enjoyed this podcast, my guy. Love for coming on.
My brother, man. Appreciate you.
Man. I love for coming on, man. And again, I'm gonna say it. You're gonna hit the heights.
I mean, this one was even overdue, man.
Yeah, fam.
Overdue, bro. Well over a year, man.
Yeah, man. So, yeah, I'm gonna get you back on because I'm doing one with Smithy, you and PK. That'll be a good one.
Bring him back.
Yeah, that'll be a good one. So, yeah, guys, keep liking, subscribing, sharing, get in the comments. Let me know who you would like next. Look out for the Christmas episode and the New Year's episode to see who we got on. But yeah, guys, we're out. Until next time.